Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever may apply, and welcome to the telecast of the 2013 Mule Day Parade. It is called Race to Mule Day. Again, brought to you by the fine folks at the Maury County Bridle and Saddle Club and brought to you on local television by the award-winning CPWS PowerNet 13. I'm Dan Jaynes, alongside with my co-host again for this year, the beautiful Cara Lynn.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. It's a great day for the Mule Day Parade.
Now, the Mule Day Parade is officially gone to the dogs this year as our Grand Marshal's a local pup gone big time. A former Maury County Animal Shelter dog scheduled for euthanasia now lives in the Big Apple. Here's Lynn Ryan with Pet Pals in Maury County with a background story.
Well, we received a call one day from some ladies at the Maury County Animal Shelter, and they said they had a good little dog there, but she was just had not gotten adopted. Her time had ended, and she was scheduled to be euthanized, and they had carried her into the euthanasia room and were prepping to euthanize her when she pulled out of their arms and ran to the door, leapt up into the arms of the inmate who had been caring for her, and he burst into tears and said, please give her just a little while longer. Isn't there somebody you can call? And they made a call to us. And at that time, her name was Porky, and she was quite the character. She was very friendly, obviously very smart, eager to please, but just had a bigger-than-life personality. And at one point, one of the animal control officers walked up, and when they did, she turned around and kind of playfully chased her out of the room. And all I could envision was that scene from Little Orphan Annie where Sandy is chasing the dog catcher around, and kind of looked at her, thought of that scene, and thought, this dog looks like Sandy. We had no idea that there was a nationwide search for the next Sandy to play in the revival of Annie on Broadway. And once he saw that post, saw her picture, he called and said, this is not a hoax. Please don't hang up. My name is William Berloni. You may call me Bill, and I'd like to meet your dog. And the rest is history. She lives in New York City. She works on Broadway. She has her picture and her little bio in Playbill, and but it hasn't gone to her head. She's still a small town girl at heart.
Cara, again this year, just like last, you can't buy and pay for a day that looks as beautiful as today.
It is exactly right. I could not have asked for better weather, especially after this week of coldness.
Thursday looked like a disaster area at the park.
It did. They
had to cancel all of their activities out there simply because it rained most all day. I was out there. I got drenched. I got soaked. Al Ray with Maury County Parks and Recreation laughing at me in the office out there. But everything cleaned off yesterday. All the activities got underway yesterday afternoon at Maury County Park. And by the way, after the parade today, and after always you have the parade on Saturday morning, there's a lot to do and see out at Maury County Park, including the arts and crafts folks. You also have, this year, an expanded children's area.
Oh, they do? I didn't know they had an expanded children's area this year. They have tons of food that's awesome, too. So go check it out. Funnel cakes are a favorite.
Funnel cakes are awesome.
Okay, that is a really awesome...
That's a really awesome 4-team right there.
Yeah.
That is a Stagecoach, Well, Fargo, and Company.
I have never seen one like that before.
That is very, very pretty. According to the Farm Bureau, folks, have a great Mule Day. And we want you to have a great Mule Day.
You will if you're out today. It's a perfect day.
Maury County Horsemen's Association, the Columbia Spring Jubilee. Always put on a fine horse show every year out at Maury County Park. And that's one of the great resources that we have here in Maury County is our parks and recreation with Al Ray and Wayne Lindsay and Lynn Ryan and all those folks out there. They do a fantastic job. We got lots of parks in Maury County other than just the Maury County Park proper.
We do have some great parks. Here comes the period riders.
Oh, yeah. These guys take this stuff serious.
They do. You know they've got to be hot in those jackets.
I know I was hot in my jacket and it had to come off. Beautiful day today. 49 degrees, I believe it was on Thursday. Today it's up around 69, 70 degrees.
It's amazing how that happens here in Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, it's the great thing about Middle Tennessee and Maury County. If you don't like the weather, wait about 20 minutes. It'll change.
Exactly right.
Wagon train kicked off Monday out at Henry Horton State Park. They came into town on Wednesday and had a 25-mile ride and Of course, the mule train is always something very, very interesting to see, especially when he comes into town.
Where does that start at again?
That is starts at Henry Horton Park.
Awesome.
The CHS Navy Junior ROTC under the command of Major Don Geving. A fine group of individuals.
He's been doing that for a long time.
Yes, he has. And you see the uniform that Major Geving has as he's following up his group of cadets. That's the uniform he wore as a grunt Marine.
No way.
Absolutely. Of course, Enoch George in the parade, as always. Got the Royal Rangers coming into view. Now, if you need a fine four-wheel tractor, a Kubota M5 140 is the one you want to choose.
It's huge. It's huge.
This gentleman, I think, is always in the parade. He's always in his period costume. He always has a coon skin cap, and he always carries a long rifle.
That's dedication.
That's absolutely so. These are our pioneers as they make their way up the parade route. Yes, I'm getting my list. My producer, Ross Jaynes, just told me, you can tell who these people are because it's on your list. So
that is probably a good idea for us to look at the list.
I'm just taking in the parade. I'm just being
everyone looks
a casual
so good.
observer. By the way, we are being brought to you on CPWS Power Net 13. We are Columbia's only award-winning television network. Special thanks to the Maury County Visitors and Conventions Bureau for being our partners again for this Mule Day broadcast. Watch Maury County Now. Fantastic program featuring a lot of different people, a lot of different things that they do in this town. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 5 and 6 p.m. on CPWS PowerNet 13.
I was actually on Maury County Now a few weeks ago.
I know you were. You were there for the mock trials.
I was. It was a first for me, my first time.
And did a very good job, I must say.
Thank you.
Thanks to Jonathan Hickerson and Quan McFall and who's that other guy that's on there?
I think his name is Ty Cobb.
I think so. Yeah, he's the other host, and also the young lady Hannah is on there.
Oh, here comes the Culleoka Blue Angels.
Mm-hmm.
Knights, Blue Knights. I apologize.
No, Jeff Quirk out at Culleoka High School real well. That's the high school show choir from Culleoka. Do a fabulous job.
Nexus. They're great.
Yeah. Now here's you an old vehicle.
That is so cool. It's got like pipes on the front. That's
yes,
awesome.
It does. That is great.
Oh, that's the choir showdown.
Yeah. Making a very good representation in this year's parade.
I think that's middle schoolers at Culleoka. They do an awesome job, too.
They do. Everyone keeping in theme with this year's theme, Race to Mule Day. Brought to you by the Maury County Bridle and Saddle Club. Lots of nice floats in this year's parade.
Yes.
Kind of expanded it to not just horses and mules, to a lot of other floats and wagons.
They have done a lot more floats this year.
Right. Tennessee Career Institute. These folks do a lot of good work, too.
They've got mule masks on. That's hilarious.
The Unknown Mule.
That's awesome.
Now here's a limousine if you never ever want to talk to the driver because you're so far back that it takes up half a block. And I believe that's the one that they brought Casey the dog in.
All the way from New York?
All the way from Nashville.
Okay.
Oh, here's a beautiful checking the cash of the cash
horses
nails.
Are awesome.
Absolutely beautiful.
They're gorgeous.
Kind of reminds me of the days that one year for the Mule Day Parade, the Bridle and Saddle Club brought in the Coors Belgiums. And then the one year they brought in the Budweiser Clydesdales.
I would have loved to see the
awesome.
Budweiser Clydesdales.
The Clydesdales
I missed that.
are awesome.
That would have been awesome. You love those commercials every year, so it would be great to see them in person.
And you could hear those bad boys coming from a half a block away.
That's awesome.
Yeah. This is Poppy Queen 2013. Little Caitlin Baker coming into screen.
She is adorable.
Elias Golf Cart Sales. The Opossum Queen following behind for 2012.
She's too cute, too.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey,
I love the outhouse.
I love roadkill, thank you.
Gross.
Now, here's a big old radio flyer wagon for you, Cara.
I love it, and it's moving on its own.
Yeah, it does. Uh-oh, Sawdust has they have a garage. It's called Possum Holler.
That's awesome. I'm not sure where that's at.
It's the Hillbilly Repo. It's not in Sawdust. It's south of Mount Pleasant.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is it featured on Murray County now? Really? Fantastic. And as you can see, or you'll be able to see here in just a second, the older GMC truck is actually pulling the better-looking GMC truck in the parade. So here we go.
They're all so cool, though.
Oh yeah, fantastic. Now, I will tell you that in the state of Tennessee, straps like that for pulling vehicles are really illegal.
I did not know that, but now I do.
So says the Tennessee Highway Patrol.
So is this garage work on old cars?
They do.
That's
Possum
awesome.
Holler Garage.
That is awesome.
And got a lot of neat stuff out there, too. And great future start with the Boys and Girls Club of Murray County. Our very own Quan Artist McFall is working on a mural out at the new Boys and Girls Club off of Wayne Street.
The Boys and Girls Club here in Columbia does an awesome job.
Absolutely.
In the community.
United States Marine Corps, ladies and gentlemen. We thank all of our veterans, thank all of our current servicemen for their service. We thank all of our public service officials for doing what they do for us. All of our fire, police, ambulance personnel. Thank you so much for giving of yourself.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much.
Oh, do you need another big Kubota in your life? Ladies and gentlemen, here comes another one.
That one's bigger than the last one, if you can imagine it.
Yeah, it's Columbia Kubota. These are fine folks out on Riverside Drive. And how quiet that is. That's just amazing.
It really is quiet and huge.
UAW GM Spring Hill Manufacturing of Tennessee since 1989. Here comes a fabulous
I want one.
Chevrolet Camaro.
Convertible. Don't forget the convertible part.
From Lucas Chevrolet. Oh, yeah, convertible.
I want one of those.
That is also followed by General Motors with Parks Motor Sales and a big Denali HD. Also representing the GM Spring Hill Manufacturing.
They're back up and running, which we like.
Absolutely. Bringing a lot of jobs back to Murray County. We thank you for that.
Exactly.
Lucas Chevrolet also with another fine entry. I know that I talked to my friend Tudor Fralix a while ago, and he's airborne in his aircraft. And he was having some issues with his airplane. Apparently got them all taken care of, but I just don't think he can stand not being in the air. More Lucas Chevrolet, Parks Motor Sales. Pulling a donkey. By the way, where's Jonathan Hickerson?
I'm not sure where he's at. Yesterday, though, he competed in the auctioneers contest.
Right. Which I was told garnered a great deal of money for the Rotary Breakfast Club.
I'm a member.
Big fundraiser.
It's our biggest fundraiser of the year. I'm a member. Yeah. I'm a member of the Breakfast Rotary.
And so is Ross Jaynes, producer for Columbia Power and Water PowerNet 13.
Me and him are partners in crime in there.
Right. Speaker of the House Beth Harwell is coming into view now. Here shortly. We may just be out of camera view, but she, of course, is the Speaker of the House in Nashville. And we welcome her to Mule Day. Followed by Road Superintendent Van Boshears. Hey, Van. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Van is a frequent visitor to the Sears hometown store. And comes in and buys nice things from us. Awesome. Keeping his money in Murray County, by the way.
That's the way to do it.
Just thought I'd let you know. Nice folks from Bon Aqua, Tennessee. Bon Aqua meaning fine water.
I did not know that.
I just thought I'd tell you. It's either fine water or good water. I'm not sure which it is. I forget. I'm getting older.
They mean the same thing, basically. We'll be good.
Floyd and Floyd Contractors have another entry in the parade. They have been in business in Murray County for a long time.
I'm ready for the mini mules, personally. They're my favorite.
There's a little girl that I met before our broadcast who had never seen a mini mule before. And then she saw one a while ago. She said, I've got to have one.
I have got to have one.
Daddy, can I have a mini mule?
I need a mini mule. They are so freaking cute.
And here comes a smaller mule in the view. This is not the mini mule, though.
Is that a mule or a donkey?
It may be a donkey.
That
may be a donkey.
I think that might be a donkey. You can't tell because the eyes are covered.
Right. I'm not an equine expert, but I have a friend who is one. Here comes a beautiful team.
Oh, and they're huge. Those are huge mules.
And some of these teams that have all the decorative leather that's on them, that decorative leather can go up to $15,000, $20,000.
What?
Oh, yeah.
You have got to be kidding me.
It's handmade. It's all handmade.
$20,000.
Yeah. That's in today's money, by the way.
I know, that's crazy.
Okay.
It's just crazy. I'm stunned.
Hancock Farms from McMinnville. People come from all around. People come from all different places in the United States to come to Mule Day.
It's awesome. You just never know that there's so many people out there that have mules and love mules.
Exactly. Again, special thanks to the Murray County Visitors and Convention Bureau for being our partners again for this Mule Day broadcast. We're parked right out front, right here, right next to West 7th Street, across from the pole cone. As a matter of fact, you'll see the sister's house in the background of our broadcast. In a team of mules, one is always the dominant mule, one always falls behind.
Oh, I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. One is always dominant. And if you'll notice this, usually it's the left mule is the dominant mule because he's out front.
So they're always a little bit ahead when they're next to each other.
Exactly.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm going to have to watch for that now.
Here comes a beautiful old car.
That is a cool car.
And Stella Parton, Dolly's sister.
Oh, no way.
Is coming up way.
This is so exciting. I love Dolly Parton.
Woohoo.
You can
there
tell.
You go. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And the fairest of the fair is coming along.
Oh, she is definitely the fairest.
The Murray County Fair and Expo, it has changed hands. It changed hands last year. And it is being operated by a new group of folks. And they are really doing a nice job with the fair. They're bringing back the livestock. They're bringing back blue ribbons, things like that.
I'm really glad they're bringing back the livestock. Last year, we went out there with my nephew to see it, and they weren't there. And we'll be really excited that that's coming back.
Doggy Doos, Amanda Springer Beckett. There's a star in every dog.
They are so cute.
Right Care Walk-In Clinic, open every day.
Look at Batman.
And some friends of mine from the 60s, by the way. Whoops, I just gave away my age. Thank you very much. Matter of fact, I think I graduated with those folks. Now we're really giving it away. Butler Holler Theater. There's Billy. And that's followed by Butler Holler Theater.
That is awesome.
Billy and Vicky. They have some really beautiful teams. And there's a carriage. Beautiful carriage. Smile to camera, folks. There you go. West Farms out of Dogwood, Kentucky. It's another pretty team. Turkey Creek Farm. Entry number 38. Oak Grove Mule and Cattle Company, Jimmy White out of Moss, Tennessee.
Where's Moss, Tennessee? Do you know?
I have no clue.
I don't either.
I have to get out my map and my GPS.
Yeah, I have to get out my phone.
And that is Julian the Mule. They do have their names on them, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that is cool.
First mounted mule. Number 1 first mounted costume. That's really
so
pretty.
Did they win the contest?
I'm to assume.
Awesome.
I'm to assume they pinned it on there. Some Shriners on horseback. Very, very pretty. Sloan and Sandy Cochran, Cedar Lane Farm from Duck River, Tennessee.
The mini mules.
Here come your
mini mules.
Now, it's not in the camera range yet. Ladies and gentlemen, Cara Lynn's mini mules.
I love them. They're my favorite part of the parade. Every year, I cannot wait to see them because they are the cutest little guys. I have got to have one.
No, you'll have to have two.
Two. I will have
You'll
to have two.
a pair. Here they come.
They are so cute. They are the cutest part of this parade, I have to say.
Mm-hmm. Call them a pony mule, but they're actually, we like to call them mini mules.
It's so much cooler to say mini mule.
Right. And I think that was a Shetland pony.
Yes, I think so.
I wonder if it's named Tony.
He's really cute too, though. So
right.
he's a fave.
And we had the sheriffs on horseback. Kind of nice to have them in the beginning of the parade. There's a second mounted mule on that other side over there. Here comes some more long-haired mini mules. Actually, those are ponies, I believe.
Little ponies, yep. But they're still cute.
Yeah, they are.
They're like little pets.
Well, yeah, okay.
Oh, I'm going to have to
I have learned never argue with Cara.
This is a good truth.
That's exactly right. Others could take the same advice. Butler Farms, Draft Mares and Mules, Tommy Butler from Pleasant Shade, Tennessee. Making their way through the Mule Day Parade.
Oh, look at that horse's mane. It's so beautiful.
Uh-huh. Now, that particular horse, I guarantee you, is groomed on a regular basis.
I agree. It's beautiful. It's almost like they braided its hair so it would be curly.
Right. These are, for those who are not familiar with the Mule Day Parade, be considered the Outriders. And what they have done, they have basically brought some of the Outriders to the front of the parade, some to the middle, and some to the back of the parade. So all the Outriders now are not at the very end of the parade.
I actually think that was an excellent idea.
I think so, too. The Murray County Democratic Party's coming into view.
Their symbol is a mule, so that's fitting.
See, it's great for Mule Day for them every year.
Yes.
Dr. Couch, family practice, serving our community for over 16 years. I'm glad we have these tax people, even though I don't want to have to worry about taxes like I'm having to this year. The folks at H&R Block.
I have already finished mine and sent them off. I'm done and good to go.
Yeah, we've got to pay this year, and I'm just waiting till the last day.
No fun.
No, believe me, it's a lot of fun. Having to wait and wait. I'll be one of those who'll drop it off before midnight on the 15th. Probably so.
Well, I got money back, so I was ready to get it in.
Right.
Exactly the opposite.
Here are the fine folks at Heritage Funeral Home. They're coming into view right now, doing a lot of nice things for our community. They're the ones with the, they have the Harley-Davidson motorcycle hearse.
Here it comes next. It's pretty cool.
It's very, Keith Baker is, and I believe his grandson is manning the motorcycle hearse.
Do they actually allow people to use that for funerals?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, for those who are Harley enthusiasts, bikers, if you will, that's exactly one of the reasons they got it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's pretty neat.
It's really cool. Oh, here comes some people really getting down.
And Keith always does a nice job for our community, too, so thank you, Keith Baker. Stomping good times at Owl Hollow Stables.
Oh, we got some cloggers. That's what they are, cloggers.
Those are cloggers. Now, see, he can do two things at once. He can clog and wave. That reminds me of that AT&T commercial. Oh, now this is cute. Make like a baby and head out to see Dr. Andy.
Oh, that is cute. Is that a baby mule in the back?
That's what it looks like. It is in a crib. Way cool. These that's Kelly Green, part of the wagon train, as denoted by the blue card on the side. They were part of the wagon train that came into town on Wednesday.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
That one's also part of the wagon train. Followed by another part. We may have the entire wagon train in the parade.
I think they are. I think they are in the parade, all in the parade at some point. It's a lot. I see wagons for a while.
Yeah. And that one also that you're seeing is in the wagon train. I'm Dan Jaynes along with Cara, Lynn. And we are taping for Columbia Power and Water System PowerNet 13, Columbia's only award-winning television network. Again, Maury County Now, featuring a lot of local folks. A lot of what they do is on CPWS PowerNet 13, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 5 and 6 p.m. If you want to see Hannah Miller, and you want to see
Ty Cobb.
Yeah, that guy. If you want to see Quan McFall, and you want to see Ross Jaynes and Jonathan Hickerson, make sure you tune in to Maury County Now.
It's an awesome program, man.
Unbelievable.
They just tell you everything that's going on in the community, so you're up to date on what's going on and what's been happening. It's really a really great program.
And that Hickerson guy finds the most interesting places to go.
He does find some random places.
And just to see Jonathan gets a chance, because he is in real estate, gets a chance to go see a lot of places and do a lot of things in Maury County. And that's one of the great things about Maury County Now. It features our folks here.
It's awesome. Oh, look at those horses.
More folks in the wagon train.
They've got painted nails.
Oh, yeah.
Painted hoofs. They're
painted
pink.
hoofs. Never diss a lady. She's got painted hoofs. This is an authentic wagon. This is a Conestoga wagon. Longhorn Freight and Wagon Company. Big Vol supporters. They're always in the parade. It's got a 3-team hitch. Original wheels.
Oh, that's awesome. So, like, those are wheels from, like, a long time ago?
Exactly. Okay,
that's pretty cool.
That's the wood under metal. There's a metal strap around those wheels, and that's what it's riding on.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's an actual replica of a wagon that they would have used back in the Pioneer days?
Conestoga wagon. Okay. Simply because that was like the SUV or the Suburban of the 1800s right there. That carried everything across the West.
That's awesome.
More members of the wagon train coming through. Yeah, that's the Studebaker. Yeah, the SUV was in front. That's the Studebaker, yeah. The Fraleys from Murfreesboro, Red and Leroy. They're also members of our wagon train. The Sartains from Mulberry, Tennessee, making their way. Also a member of the wagon train. And I think
this might be the whole wagon train now.
It could be, but because I think they want to feature the wagon train because they do the 3 days on the road. And I think it's a good thing to feature who was in the wagon train.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
And see if I can't hitch a ride next year. Well, at least one day.
Do they sleep in the wagons?
Oh, yeah. Well, they sleep outside the wagons in tents. Some sleep in the wagons, yeah. United States Marine Corps, thank you for your service. Thank you, veterans. We can't do what we do if they didn't do what they did.
That's exactly right.
And still doing, by the way.
Yep.
More wagon trains. This part of our broadcast is brought to you by Little Debbie Snack Cakes. Little Debbie, the choice of broadcasters everywhere. More of our wagon train coming. Again, thanks to the Murray County Visitors and Convention Bureau, where we're set up shop doing the parade. Across from the pole cone, Sister's house in the background, as you can see. Dragging your horse behind. Come on. Come on.
He doesn't want to go. He's ready to stop.
Single mule pull. And you get Outriders blended into a whole lot of the parade. Got a little bit of a lull here. Don't forget, a lot of things going on at Murray County Park. The Murray County Bridle and Saddle Club every single year makes sure that they have a lot of things to do, a lot of things to see. Mule pulling. Now, Cara, I got to tell you, they don't just hook a rope around a mule and a couple of people stand out there in the ring and pull it. That's not what a mule pulling is all about. That's where they actually hook up a team to a sled, and they pull concrete blocks of weight and see which team can pull it the furthest. Kind of like a truck and tractor pull with mules.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do they have mini mules doing it?
Yes, they do. I believe so.
See,
there
now that
go.
would be the best.
Hoover mules.
They're like in-between sized mules.
Right. I can't see where the folks from Hoover are from. And then see we have more of the wagon train coming. These are the Brysons. They're from Crossville.
Well, that's cool.
Also, Brysons have one that looks like a deli wagon. But nice chairs, I'm telling you.
They are. It's like
they
really
do have
nice
the deli
chairs.
wagon. Here it comes. Yeah,
he's back there cooking for them. There you go.
Oh, how cool is that?
I wonder where they got those chairs.
There goes a Surrey.
There comes some kind of vermin. Termite?
No. That is a what do they call them? It's a vermin. Yes, you're right. Reeves Pest Control. I was going to say that was an aardvark. It kind of looked like an aardvark.
Yeah. I was thinking anteater after a minute. But
well, that too. That's what it looked like. Welcome, race fans. MX RC Car Park. Wildflower. Oh, look at that. How cool is it? They have a racing park for RC cars.
What is an RC car?
Little bitty radio control.
Oh, that's so cool.
How about that? Our folks from Sloan Ford Lincoln. Carly Thomason, Music City Ultimate Grand Supreme Queen. 2013 USA Beauties, Grand Supreme, Tori Brown. And thank you, folks, for putting the names on the side big enough to where we can read them.
Oh, yes. It's awesome.
Because a lot of times they don't. Columbia Car Wash.
That car is very clean.
I have taken mine out there several times. I like Columbia Car Wash.
It's an awesome place to get your car washed. Free vacuuming.
Cool.
Yeah.
Eagle Machine Company, custom power coating, CNC machines, Sugar Ridge Bluegrass and Gospel Music, and they're picking live.
They are awesome.
Matter of fact, they are playing out of the 4-H camp, I believe, tonight on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Trailer Stores, where I bought my trailer for hauling appliances for the Jaynes household. Pulling the Columbia Lions Club. And that followed by the Williamsport Riders, Williamsport, Tennessee. Another beautiful team. Our theme for this year's parade, Race to Mule Day. Can't get Quan's attention. That's okay. That's all right. He's busy doing his job.
It's a bunch of more free riders.
Right. A lot of Outriders.
Ooh.
We got wind today, but that's okay. Sports World Skate Center.
I don't think I've seen them in the parade before.
I don't believe I have too. New owners, new skates. I believe that's out there on Pulaski Pike. 2012 Teen Miss Cougar Sweetheart, Gabby Abels. Followed by the folks from Viola Baptist Church. Here's a cool float.
It's a little red plane.
It's a little red biplane.
And it's got a mule or a horse riding in him with it.
I've ridden with a few
You've
mules.
ridden in a plane like that? Or ridden
Yeah, I have been. Yeah, as a matter of fact, from Murray Regional, I rode in a Stearman biplane.
No way.
I
don't think I would not be brave enough to do that.
Oh, I had the leather helmet and the whole thing. It was pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, it was great. Gentleman that flew for Delta Airlines for years and years and years, had a Stearman. He came down and asked me if I'd ever ridden in one. I said no. He let me fly a little bit. That was way cool.
That is way cool. I would still be very nervous.
No, I wasn't. No. I loved it. Yeah, James R. Tudor Frelick's one of my flying buddies from years gone past, and hopefully I'm going to be back in the air here shortly once we get my medical taken care of.
Oh, that's cool.
Phil Burrows from Collierville, Tennessee. Folks moving through. Modern-day wagon. This would be, Cara, a modern-day Conestoga wagon.
Because it's got the regular tires.
He's got the regular tires. And we have some more Outriders. And you hear a collective whoa. Which was pretty neat. I like that. Whoa.
They're all having to stop.
Everybody with a collective whoa. We are on CPWS PowerNet 13, Columbia's only award-winning television network. Thank you for joining us for the 2013 Mule Day Parade entitled Race to Mule Day. I'm Dan Jaynes along with Cara Lynn.
Hi.
More Outriders.
Some pretty horses out there today.
There are. There's some really pretty horses. And I think this lady has been in the parade several times. Very, very beautiful, beautiful mount. And it comes around every year. This year, it's going to be May 16th through May 18th with a parade on May 11th. It'll be a Franklin Rodeo, sponsored by the Rotary International in Franklin, Tennessee. They have a really nice arena up there and fairgrounds. And, wow, they put on a heck of a show.
I don't think I've ever been to the Franklin Rodeo.
Oh, you'd love it. You need to go.
That's cool.
Something they have up there that you like is called mutton busting.
What is that?
That's where they lash a child to a sheep.
No, they do not.
Hell, they do. It's a little sheep, and they turn it loose. And
a child on top of a sheep.
Yeah, they love it. I suggest Velcro.
Oh my goodness!
But they do. They get on. They ride them like they do a bronking horse.
So the kids want to do this.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's just, don't just pull kids from the crowd.
I was a little worried there for a second. I was like, what are they doing? Strapping a kid to a sheep and letting it go wild.
No, hon, you don't. No, you just don't strap a
So they're
kid
getting
to
on
a
it.
sheep.
They're holding on, trying to stay on as long as they can.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
I feel better about it now.
It's way cool. Mount Pleasant, Tennessee being represented. Finish line. Welcome to Mule Day.
They've got some good waivers on that float.
The Tigers. Fast-paced urgent care clinic. Tigers down in Mount Pleasant. Football-wise, doing fantastic this past season. Here comes Sears. And here comes the folks at Sears. There they are, pulling the American Little League folks.
Aww.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. John Pointer is now the new owner of Sears Hometown Store in Campbell Plaza, Suite 5, followed by James Webster. Now, James works with us at the Sears Hometown Store.
He's moving on that lawnmower.
And he's moving on that lawnmower, available at the Sears Hometown Store, by the way. Ross needs one of those for his new yard.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Here comes a Yip Yap Pet Salon.
Oh, look at the dogs.
That is a vintage late 1950s Thunderbird.
I want one.
You can have one for about, I think the last one I saw on Barrett Jackson auctions went for somewhere like $45,000 or $50,000.
Holy moly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, you have one, though.
Yeah.
And we have more folks in the parade. People just like being in the Mule Day Parade. It's a very fun time.
They do love it.
Now, you need a tractor that's not quite as big as a Kubota? Then you've got one right there.
And it's blue.
It's a blue tractor. But still, I'm just amazed. Every time I think of farms years ago, you had the powerful diesel tractor. These things are so quiet.
They are really quiet.
And we have more Outriders on our parade route. And when you look toward the camera, smile and wave. And we have another member of our, looks like, no, not sure whether he was in the wagon train or not. I can't tell by the, by the number. I think that's entry number 77, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to do our best to tighten up the parade. Don't forget, coming up every Mule Day weekend, every time Mule Day is in town once a year, we always have a lot of good things to do, see, and eat at Murray County Park. You have, oh man, you got the funnel cakes. We talked about that.
Ah, they're so good.
You got cotton candy. You got hamburgers, of course, hot dogs, snow cones. Absolutely, snow cones. There you go. Nothing like having a wagon with an ooga horn on it. That's pretty impressive. That's the Martins from Greenville, Kentucky.
They have got some horns on those wagons.
Now here's one of your original wagons coming through now too,
cool.
with the original wheels. That type of wagon would have been for a family to go to church in. Cara, Lynn, you can dress her up, but you can't take her out.
Aww.
I'm kidding. Bernice White and Ann Martin from Santa Fe. Then you got Donald Thomas from Boaz, Alabama. Boaz, Alabama, home of one of the biggest retail shopping areas in the southeast.
Is it like a
It's like one of the biggest malls down there.
No way.
Yeah.
Is it just like a regular mall or like outlets?
I think it's a lot of outlet malls.
I need to go there.
Jim and Jane Crossan from Boaz, Alabama, taking a picture of us as they came by. Thank you very much. Hope you had a wide-angle lens. More Outriders, more Wagons. The reason a lot of these wagons are reproductions with tires and wheels, it's a softer ride for those folks. But for those who really want to stick to authenticity, then they will put they will have the regular wheels made for them. And I just like the regular real stagecoach wheels. I like for the ones for the wagons and things. That's just me personally. By the way, we'd like to thank Louise Mills and D.C. Neely with the Murray County Bridle and Saddle Club for providing us with a lot of information, including our parade lineup. Every year, Louise always brings me my little Mule Day pin. I've got them dating back about 18 years, so they're all at the house somewhere.
My grandpa has one for every year for as long as he's probably as long as the Mule Day parade's been around.
But Louise is one of the Murray County Bridle and Saddle Club gems, and hope she continues doing what she's doing for a long, long time. Very good spokesman for the Murray County Bridle and Saddle Club. And there we are trying out for The Voice.
I hope not. Oh, me.
Painted horses. That's one of those wagons right there, Cara. You can really batten down the hatches in case of rain.
That's the kind I would want.
It's got a lot of hatches on it. The Holdens. More Outriders. The 2013 Mule Day Parade on CPWS PowerNet 13, Columbia's only award-winning television network. Odell Farms out of Moss, Tennessee. There you go. There's Moss, Tennessee again, but we don't know where Moss is.
I'm going to have to find that out.
We'll have to Google it.
I'm Googling it as we speak.
Are you? Okay.
Yes. Oh. Power of technology.
Yeah, you got one of them old-fashioned apps. I got one of them old-fashioned phones. I'm lucky to make a phone call.
So my dad has the same kind.
Right. Motor Mulin. Racing the Mule Day finish line. Very nice looking horses. And some people are in the Mule Day Parade just to show off their mighty steed. Here comes a beautiful pair.
Man, they are beautiful.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
They're
Those
huge.
are big mules. And we have some walkers.
Adam Sutherland is one of those walkers.
Is Adam Southern walking? Look at him.
The Murray County Library, yes.
Check him. Oh,
he's doing awesome.
He's doing awesome, and that's another one that I meant to mention on Murray County Now is Adam Southern. He's one of the best historians I think I have ever heard in my life, without a doubt. I love to hear his stories on Murray County Now. He is absolutely fabulous. Thank you, Adam Southern, for doing what you do on Murray County Now, too. Really gives a new perspective to the Murray County Library. Feed the Need. Project of Leadership Murray, Fight Hunger in Murray County. Matter of fact, Ross's mom used to work for the Murray County Public Library years ago.
No way.
Oh, yeah, way. Williamson Pediatric Dentistry, accepting new patients. Being pulled by a Sierra from Parks Motor Sales. Game Time. These folks have really stepped up and helped out a lot of local athletes. Game Time Sports and Fitness.
Where's that
and
located
training
at?
Here in Columbia.
Oh, cool.
So thank you to the folks at Game Time. And we have some young folks coming along with a Jeep Joseph Brown Elementary cross-country team. Oh, that's why they're running, because they are the cross-country team. Oh, no, we're not going to let the cross-country team ride on the float. We're going to make them run.
They have to run the entire time.
That's right. That's okay. That's what they do. More folks who are walking today.
I have found Moss, Parade. Tennessee.
It is located?
It is located north of Cookeville, almost to Kentucky.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Almost the Kentucky line.
I'm sure it's a little bitty town up there. We are located right across from the Polk home.
If you haven't toured it yet.
Actually, the sister's house.
The sister's house, but if you haven't toured it yet, you need to go tour it. It's an awesome tour.
It is.
It's very interesting.
It's historic. Almost as historic as the Waffle House. I should have a Waffle House credit card.
I have never seen the Waffle House mobile home before until today.
I wonder if they have some scattered cover.
It's a mobile Waffle House.
Is it a mobile Waffle House?
Yes.
Scattered, covered, and chunked?
That would make it better.
It would be. Loving some Waffle House now.
Now we've seen the big radio flyer, and now we've seen the little radio flyer.
There's a little radio flyer, but unfortunately that is a plastic model. That is not the real radio. Ross Jaynes has a radio flyer wagon.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
We'll have to see him in that one day.
Well, it's over at the house. Wrestling tonight. National Guard Armory. Check them out.
So do they do wrestling like the TV wrestling? Or is it?
Oh, yeah. It's wrestling. Growing baseball the Ripken way. Murray County, Cal Ripken baseball. Thank you, guys. You got to love young kids in sports. Parents, behave yourself when your child is out there playing. And remember, it's a sport.
What's a sport?
It's a sport they're playing. Have fun with your children when you're doing it.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Hey, there's Thelma. I'll bet you dollars of donuts on the other side is Louise. I'll bet you.
I would bet you too. But look at the little things they have on their ears. They're so cool.
That's the Sheets from East Teboga, Alabama.
That is awesome.
Or as Forrest would say, Alabama.
There was a lot of people in the wagon train this year.
There are. And I'm glad to see the participation so big, too, because it just gets bigger every year. And I love campfires, and I love to be out there with them.
It's awesome.
Cooking over an open flame. Our 2013 Mule Day Parade is entitled Race to Mule Day. You are watching CPWS PowerNet 13, Columbia's only award-winning television network. Again, special thanks to the Murray County Visitors and Conventions Bureau for being our partners again for this Mule Day broadcast. And don't forget to watch Murray County Now, the new news program on CPWS PowerNet 13. It comes on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Starts at 5 and at 6. Make sure you check out Murray County Now on CPWS PowerNet 13 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from 5 until 6. Here comes a beautiful 2, 4, 6 mule team.
It's awesome.
Ralph Pullian.
Oh, look at the little spotted mule.
Little spotted mule on the cart.
I love it. Oh. And now I need a spotted mini mule.
Oh, your life would be complete at that point,
It would be so
wouldn't
exciting.
Auto detailing at its best. Big Nick's Auto Detailing.
Uh-oh, here comes another band.
And a beautiful F-150 pickup truck.
It is a beautiful truck.
they're just picking and grinning.
Now, folks, we got 2 gals on here. Gonna be on American Idol next year. Don't forget them. I mean,
CFE Pools out on East James Campbell Boulevard. More mules, more wagons, and more fun in the 2013 Mule Day Parade. Downtown Columbia, Tennessee. If you're watching on CPWS PowerNet 13, thank you. Tell all your friends. Make sure you sign up. Call CPWS Power 13.
Oh.
And sign up today.
Beautiful horses coming up next.
Oh, yeah.
They are all gorgeous.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. They are beautiful.
They are
some
absolutely
beautiful
gorgeous.
Horses. I love how they have the mane on the feet. I don't think I've ever seen horses that have such pretty hair in both places.
Well, I would just ask what they are, and not being the equestrian expert that I wish that I was, I can't tell you what type of horses they are.
I'm not sure what they are either, but they're really beautiful.
We would again like to invite you out to Murray County Park every Mule Day, just simply because they have all the neat stuff going on out there. They've got the mule pulling. They've got the log loading. Now, have you ever seen the log loading contest?
I haven't seen the log loading contest.
They will take a pair of mules and they will load logs onto a trailer the old-fashioned way.
That sounds very entertaining.
Using mule power. As a matter of fact, there's one of your mini mules right there.
So freaking cute. I mean, I'm serious. They are really the cutest things ever. I could probably talk about them for the entire parade.
You could, but we're not going to let you. But yeah, they load them the old-fashioned way. As a matter of fact, one mule actually pulls the wagon. The other mule they use to load the logs onto the wagon. There's a company here in Culleoka that, and we may get Jonathan Hickerson to do a backwoods on that one day. And the fact that they do it the old-fashioned way. Mike Rowe of Dirty Jobs went out there.
I remember that episode.
That's right.
Yes.
He went to Culleoka, and that's what they did. They pulled the logs out of the woods the old-fashioned way.
I remember that, and I love Mike Rowe.
And here's one of your favorite wagons right there with the original wheels.
I love those original wheel wagons.
Right.
That's what I would want if I had a wagon.
Absolutely.
Everyone this year has been so friendly in the parade.
Well, I remember one year when they had a lot of Outriders. Unfortunately, there were about 3 that were inebriated on the end of the parade.
Oh, no.
That was interesting.
I can believe that would be very, very
As a matter of fact, one of them took the microphone out of my hand when we were doing the parade from the side of the street, which is one of the reasons we moved back onto the porch at WKRM and WKOM.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that.
Oh, yeah. It was an interesting day.
I'm just not surprised.
And he was smiling, too, when he did it.
Man, oh, man.
But they also had the mule races. Oh, yeah. You wonder where they came up to the theme race for Mule Day? If you look at the front of their brochure, that is the queen from last year. She's in one of the mule races.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Please, it is no wagering.
I didn't know they did mule races. I thought that they only did horse races. Now, that's really cool.
No, they do mule races as well. Please, no wagering. It is a spectator sport.
I love the mules.
Now, they're going to start here. They're going to start the Muletown Trolley probably within the next week or so.
What is the Muletown Trolley actually going to do? I knew that they were starting it, but I wasn't sure exactly what it was.
I believe that it's going to give service between Spring Hill, Columbia, and Mount Pleasant.
So basically, if I need to go to Spring Hill, I can take the Muletown Trolley.
That's exactly right.
Okay. How much? Do we know how much it costs?
I do not know anymore. It's a kick-and fun ride. I do know that. Well, that's what it says on the back of the trolley. It says a kick-and fun ride.
Love it. Love it.
Just thought I'd let you know. More Outriders in our parade.
Some Outriders and their horses are dressed in overalls.
Oh, no, that's great.
It's pretty cute.
You'll get to see it here shortly coming into view. That is really neat. I like that. Here's another one of the older wagons. Actually, more like a Surrey. It is for sale, by the way, Cara, so you could have that and a pair of mini mules.
I could.
Yeah.
You think the mini mules could pull that?
I'm sure it could.
Okay, so that's pretty cool.
There you go. POWMIA.
I won't be able to host it because I'm going to have to be in the parade with my mini mules.
Well, we can't have that. No. I cannot lose. I cannot lose my co-host. Beautiful, beautiful horses. We have another wagon coming into view on West 7th Street, across from the sister's house in the Polk home. Quan's dog, Precious, has made it back. You get more Outriders. A lot of guys dress up for this thing as they're riding on the back of the horses. Kind of a neat thing to watch. And a lot of guys don't. But that's okay. Just depends on how you want to present yourself, I guess. More Outriders coming. Some of them riding horses, Cara. Some of them riding mules. As you see, they're riding mules on that one right there.
They are.
It just went by.
I think,
There's a smaller
Is that a mule or a donkey?
That is a mule.
It was hard for me to tell because it's smaller. Smaller.
Right. It's not a mini mule.
No.
It's just a smaller donkey. And by the way, if you are in Murray County for the weekend, make sure you check out a lot of our antebellum homes that we have. It's a great place to visit. Amish Welcome Center. Wagon Ride Tours. I do believe that is out of Lawrenceburg, if I'm not mistaken.
Here comes our mounted police.
Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And now we've got
a whole bunch of Outriders now.
A lot of Outriders. And they're behaving themselves simply because, there's the mounted police in the front. More Outriders coming. More folks crossing the street, taking their lives in their own hands. By the way, I think next year I'm going to get into the business of the mule hat.
I'm going to pass on the mule hat, but it is very charming.
No. Corinne has on a mule hat, and I think everyone should have a mule hat. So we should sell those next year.
I will let you wear the mule hat next year. All I can say is I will let you wear the mule hat.
Okay. All right. I think we should be sitting here with mule hats on.
It's not going to happen.
More Outriders in our parade. And we have more Outriders in our parade today.
Another huge group of Outriders. They've all been just such pretty horses this year.
And what's really neat is all the horses are behaving themselves.
They are, and they are moving right now.
Yeah. That one guy's like, I don't have time to wave. I've got to get out of here. Our producer, Ross Jaynes, doing a miraculous job of having people wave back at him.
Man, we have gotten a ton of them waving at
us. We do. I thought it was my astronomically great looks, but apparently that's not what it is.
I don't think that's the case.
I don't think so. There are some more Belgians. That's what they are. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Is that what they are?
Yes, they are. Those are Belgians. Those are not Clydesdales. They're not big enough, but they're the Belgians with the hairy feet.
I was trying to think, and so I looked through the program and I saw Belgium, and I was like, I think that's what they are.
I think that's what they are. I think you're absolutely right. As you tour Maury County, as I once said, you tour the antebellum homes we have here in the county.
Rippavilla is an awesome tour.
Oh, Rippavilla is incredible. Chuck Byrne is one of those people who, what? Oh, yeah. But Chuck is one of those people at Rippavilla who's absolutely incredibly knowledgeable about history. If you want to check him out, make sure you do so. Don't forget that we also have a tour of homes that is coming up in Maury County. As a matter of fact, that is coming up, the spring tour of homes in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. You can call 931-379-9511. It's going to be on Saturday, May 18th. Tickets are available 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Proceeds benefit the Mount Pleasant Murray Museum of Local History. So check out.
That's another interesting museum.
It is. Spring Hill Tour of Homes, Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. As a matter of fact, Ross's great-grandfather has some pictures displayed down there from the old days of phosphate that he took when he was working for the federal government.
Phosphate used to be big business around here. Mount Pleasant has some beautiful homes, so checking out that tour would be a great idea, and some awesome homes in Mount Pleasant. Again, that's on Saturday, May 18th. Tickets 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Proceeds benefit the Mount Pleasant Murray Museum of Local History. And then we have some Outriders who will be in your picture shortly. They're kind of gathered down in front of the Pocom going, all right, what do we do now? They stalled for a minute. They had a little stall.
They did. They had a little stall, but now they've got it all together. I'm to assume that when they do that, they have a horse or a mule that is not wanting to cooperate.
That mule right there is staring at us.
Yeah, exactly. It is. No, that would be a horse, Cara.
Oh, sorry. Horse.
That's a horse. Hello, I'm Mr. Ed. More Outriders coming. Don't forget, you can watch Murray County Now on CPWS PowerNet 13 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 5 and 6 p.m. I'm Dan Jaynes along with Cara Lynn for the 2013 Mule Day Parade.
Oh, it looks like the parade is coming to an end.
And we need to wrap it up because the parade is coming to an end. Cash Express loans available. And you always know that at the end of the parade for any Mule Day or Christmas, when the big Johnston is coming up the street, you know it's time to either get out of the way because it's going to be slinging, and you got to wrap it up. So, Cara, I've enjoyed it once again.
I've enjoyed it too. It's been great. See you next year.
Fantastic. We're out of here for CPWS PowerNet 13, Columbia's only television network. I'm Dan Jaynes for Cara Lynn. Have a great rest of the weekend.
Bye.